This is a little something for women out there who is wondering why men are not approaching them. It's your own fault. For decades and decades, a lot of women chose to go their own way and talk down on men. Constantly trash men and say that they ain't sugar honey iced tea for decades and decades. The trash men in divorce court took their kids away from them, put them on child support, and even here lately, if there's a guy or man that would approach you and he's not your type, there's so many women online recording themselves, trashing the guy, posting it online, calling him a creep, calling him everything under the sun but a child of God. And you posting these things, not really realizing, but you're so smart, but not really realizing that that post that you posted trashing men and calling them creeps who approach you, that this sort of thing is going to get around to millions of other men. And they're going to say, oh, we can't approach women now. They're going to do this to us if we do. And she may be in a bad mood. I may not be her cup of tea, or I may be her cup of tea. But if I'm not, or if she's in a bad mood, she's going to record and post this about me online, calling me a creep, calling me a perv, whatever the case. Men said, no, heck no, I'm not about to put up with that. A lot of men have a reputation that they're building. They don't want their image or their likeness or their name, etc. to be out there that could probably cause any type of thing that could diminish their reputation or their career out there. Even though they could have that pushback, and say that, oh, it didn't go like this, it didn't go like that. But it's still up for the public interpretation to decide for themselves if she's right or if he's right, And a lot of times it winds up looking bad on the man's part. So that's one thing. Another thing is, if you were to get with this women, they're quick to divorce you nowadays if they're not happy. A lot of women don't know what comes along with being married or being in a marriage, that it becomes a responsibility, that you have a duty to your husband and your family, a responsibility. It no longer becomes just you, it becomes your husband, your spouse, your children, and building it, and keeping it strong, and loving. It's not just about you anymore, it's about family, the family unit. And so many women nowadays are so quick to divorce a man and take him for pretty much everything that he has and take his children from him. That's two. Three is so many women are keeping their children from the dads and making it so difficult for the man to see their children. Men have to pay an obscene amount of child support for the child. And a lot of the times the court system chooses the mother and give her full custody of the child. Although in some states it's changing now. Quite a few states it's changing now where they're giving 50-50 custody to the mother and father, which is good. And here in Missouri is one of those states too that allows for that to happen, which is good. Kentucky is another state, and Florida is one as well. You can Google that to see which other state, if it's a state or if you fall within one of those other states. But it's just so much that's going on right now that's turning men off from wanting to approach women and date them. Their high standards. A lot of the times, a lot of women don't want to accept a coffee date or ice cream date or a walk in the park or a quick meetup. So that man can vet and decide for himself also if he wants to continue on with a date or a relationship with you. He don't want to have to put himself out there completely on a first date and spin, and you're not interested in him the next day. But then he done gave all this to you. You know, so it's a lot of that as well. And a lot of the times women don't even want to go to a lot of these places that men are interested in. I've seen women have a whole list of places that they say that they do not want to go. It's not just about you. It's about that man too and what he likes. Yeah, he can get some ideas from you of places that you like, but the first date, the first meetup should always be something quick, something less expensive, where you can talk and really get to know each other to see if y'all vibe, if y'all really like each other and really want things, you know, to go further. But there's so many women that are not really about getting to know the man. It's about what they can get out of that man. I've seen some women talk about, oh, are you going to pay for my babysitter if you want me to go out with you? That's not that man's responsibility. He didn't create those kids. They're not his kids. They're your kids. They're the man's kids who you had them by. It's his responsibility as well. So it's not his responsibility to pay for a babysitter to take you out and he don't even know you. And a lot of times men aren't choosing single moms anyway. But I can speak more on it, but it's a little bit about why these things are the way that they are right now. It's like women have an inflated ego about themselves nowadays, that they expect so much from men but not willing to give anything in return. You think that just by you having a box will get you whatever it is that you want, but no. Nowadays, men are listing their standards as well of what they want. And high on the list, the number one thing on that list is a single woman. with no kids. 2 is low body count. Less bodies, the better. 3 is, single, no kids. 2, low body count. 3, fit. 4, are you friendly? You have a nice personality? Are you loving? Are you nice? Are you kind? Are you affectionate? A lot of these things men are looking at. So you have to choose. Do you want to listen to what men want? Or you want to continue thinking about your own needs and saying that you're not going to listen to or even think about what men want? With that type of attitude, you're not going to ever find what you want. And for those smart women who are willing to listen to what men want, those are the ones who are going to have better chances. Just my thoughts. More to come. Look for me. Look for my YouTube channel. See you later.